Little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll run it now with Gray. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dorrance Armstrong. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Here's Jamie Gillandale as he's on to punt for New York. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they... Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. In motion, Slayton. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw. Jones. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Deron Payne. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over first.
Come on, set.
Mariota to throw it. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And New York set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Half 18, half 18. Up, go.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Song. Apple, apple, apple. Up, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go, hey.
Now Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Half. Up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Dante Fowler able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now Gray. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. That one downfield for Dotson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So we've reached half. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Here we go.
On the run, this is Gray. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4. ground. It's Gray. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Half 18, half 18. Out we
And
go.
the slot man goes in motion left.
Out we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Okay, here we go.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And he will slide down with a good gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
6. Out we go.
Up the middle they go. Gray. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Out.
Off play action. Jones. That one taken in by Neighbors. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there, a 12-yard loss on 1st and goal.
There's Manhurts, the tight end.
They'll still have a 3rd and goal now, despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants are able to at least get one score back.
Gano the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying to...
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Dante Fowler, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones under pressure again, and down he goes again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And he's got it inside the 10.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Jahan Dotson.
66 yards.
And the Commanders are pouring it on. The Commanders lined up here. They're going to try for 2 once again.
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. Let's sort this out here.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here.
3-3, set, hunt. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's great. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throwing Jones.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Here's Jamie Gillen now
as he's on to punt for New York. Oh, nice move. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin,
51 yards.
And the Commanders just continue to roll.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Complete at the 1. And he will not make it into the end zone, but there is a flag down far side of the field, so let's see what that's all about. And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there at all. Just what you said. Let the downs trickle away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. Dante Fowler, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Buying time. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Crowder now to return. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready, set.
They go play action. Mariota. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Jahan Dotson.
28 yards.
And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Here's a toss coming right. Shrugs him off. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The New York set to take the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Chip. Up, go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Dorrance Armstrong in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now it's Crowder. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Check pink. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Mariota. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. In motion left, that's Crowder.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Mariota. They shakes him off. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Mariota.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Ready, ready.
Mariota on the move to his left.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Marcus Mariota. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders extend their lead yet again.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Ready.
Here's a toss coming right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Gray. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Mariota. The 20.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Jahan Dotson,
48 yards.
and the Commanders have got it on cruise control. So now Washington will again go for 2.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. Here's a toss coming right. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gray.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones forced out to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken around the 12.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive.
And he is just 1 reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who's having a game like this, you're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool him occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so that maybe he doesn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
Here we go.
On play action, Mariota slings this deep from McLaurin, and that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Terry McLaurin, 74 yards.
And the Commanders are pouring it on. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two.
They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now out come the Giants.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Now Mariota.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jahan Dotson.
46 yards.
And the Commanders just continue to roll.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's a toss coming right. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Half 18, half 18. Up we go.
Back to throw. Jones eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Jones.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle they go. Corbin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
to throw. Jones. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And he is into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown.
A great effort there. 68 yards.
And the Commanders take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Here we go.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Ready.
Here's a toss coming right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the 1st down.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Half 18, half 18. Up we go.
Running left is Tracy.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. They'll look to set up his blockers.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 74 yards.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Here's a toss coming right. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Half 18, half 18.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Commander's Field.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And he's got his man. And a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down there.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a... Toes inbounds there.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
Previous play is under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Here's a toss coming right. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here we go. Up, go. Up, go.
They'll set up to throw.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Half jump, little half jump. Up.
Back to throw. Jones steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Part of my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screen play is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
Up, go. Up, go.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Okay, here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Here we go.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down, and Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Here we go, hey.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Coaches talk all the time about the value of special teams, and we have seen it in this game, Charles. Not one block kick, but now two of them in this contest.
And always, 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 we talk about adjustments during a game. Offense and defense, series to series. Rarely do we talk about special teams. Someone didn't adjust from block 1 to block 2, and it really cost them.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
Terry McLaurin finding the end zone yet again.
And the Commanders continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Here we go.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Here's a toss coming right. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Up we go. Up we go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Terry McLaurin. He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Here's a toss coming right. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing.